If you are over 60 and you sometimes feel unsteady, dizzy, weak, or off balance when turning around, this may be more important than you realize. Because losing balance while turning is not always caused by simply getting older. Sometimes the body may be trying to warn you about inner ear changes, circulation problems, muscle weakness, nerve issues, blood pressure shifts, or other health changes developing quietly over time. And what makes this difficult is that many seniors ignore the symptom because it often begins subtly. At first, it may just feel like a quick moment of instability. Maybe you turn too fast and suddenly feel off balance for a second. Maybe you feel slightly dizzy turning in the kitchen, bathroom, or hallway. Some people notice they hesitate before turning around. Others begin reaching for walls, furniture, or counters without fully realizing why. And because the symptom may disappear quickly, many people convince themselves it is harmless. But after 60, small balance changes can sometimes become much more important than they appear at first. Now, this does not mean every balance issue is dangerous, but it does mean the body may be asking for more support than it is currently getting. And in this video, we are going to talk about why balance problems become more common after 60, why turning around may trigger instability, the hidden causes many seniors overlook, and the daily habits that may help support better balance, mobility, and confidence naturally. As people age, several systems inside the body begin changing at the same time. Muscles gradually lose strength. Reaction time may slow slightly. Vision changes. Joint stiffness increases. Circulation may become less efficient. And even the inner ear, which plays a major role in balance and spatial awareness, may become more sensitive over time. The important thing many people do not realize is that balance is not controlled by one single part of the body. It depends on multiple systems working together constantly. The eyes help the brain understand position. The inner ear helps detect movement and direction. The muscles and joints send information about body position. The nerves communicate signals quickly throughout the body, and the brain processes all this information in real time to keep the body stable. That means even small disruptions in one area may affect balance much more than people expect, especially after 60. Now, this is where things become very interesting. Turning around requires the body to process movement quickly and smoothly. The brain must adjust posture. The inner ear must detect motion changes. The muscles must react rapidly to keep the body stable. And circulation must continue supplying oxygen efficiently during movement. But after 60, these systems sometimes respond more slowly or less efficiently than before. That is why some seniors feel unstable, specifically while turning, pivoting, or changing direction quickly. And honestly, many people first notice balance problems during turning movements long before they notice issues while walking straight, because turning challenges coordination more aggressively, especially in tight spaces like bathrooms, kitchens, or hallways. That is one reason falls often happen during turning movements instead of simple walking. One of the most common hidden causes of balance problems involves the inner ear. Inside the ear are tiny structures filled with fluid and sensory cells that help the brain understand motion and body position. But as people age, these systems may become more sensitive or less efficient. Some seniors develop brief spinning sensations during movement. Others notice dizziness when rolling over in bed, standing up, or turning quickly. And because these symptoms often come and go, many people ignore them for months or years. But the inner ear plays a huge role in balance. Even small changes may create instability, especially during sudden movements or direction changes. Another hidden factor many seniors overlook is muscle weakness. Strong legs and core muscles help stabilize the body during movement. But after 60, muscle loss often happens gradually and quietly, especially when physical activity decreases. At first, the changes may seem small. Getting out of chairs feels harder. Stairs feel more tiring. Walking becomes slower. Then balance during turning begins feeling less stable. And because the change happens slowly, many people assume this is simply unavoidable aging. But the body adapts to inactivity surprisingly quickly. When muscles weaken, the body becomes less able to recover from sudden shifts in movement or posture. That may increase instability and fall risk over time. Now, circulation also plays a much bigger role in balance than many people realize. The brain depends heavily on stable blood flow and oxygen supply. But some seniors experience blood pressure shifts during movement, especially when standing or turning too quickly. That temporary drop in blood flow may create dizziness, lightheadedness, blurry vision, or instability for a few seconds. Dehydration may worsen this problem too. And honestly, many seniors are more dehydrated than they realize because the sense of thirst often decreases with age. Some people intentionally drink less water to avoid nighttime bathroom trips, but the body still relies heavily on hydration to support circulation and balance. This is something that happens very often. Many seniors adapt to balance changes slowly without realizing how much the body is compensating. Some people begin walking more carefully. Others avoid quick movements. Some unconsciously hold on to furniture while turning. And because these adjustments happen gradually, many people never recognize them as warning signs. But balance changes deserve attention early, not from fear, but from awareness. Because healthy aging is not about ignoring symptoms until a fall finally happens. It is about supporting the body before instability becomes more serious later. Seniors, warning signs that should never be ignored. Now, occasional mild instability may happen sometimes without indicating anything dangerous, but certain symptoms deserve medical attention, especially repeated falls, worsening dizziness, fainting weakness on one side, slurred speech, severe headaches, sudden vision changes, numbness, or major difficulty walking, because in some cases, balance changes may be connected to neurological or circulation problems requiring proper evaluation. And honestly, this is why paying attention to small changes matters so much after 60. The body often communicates quietly before larger problems become obvious later. Seniors, daily habits that may help support better balance. Now, the good news is that small daily habits may help support balance and stability naturally over time. Regular movement matters tremendously. Simple walking, stretching, and gentle leg strengthening exercises may help support coordination and stability. Hydration matters too. The body relies on proper fluid balance to support circulation and brain function. Posture matters. Vision matters. Sleep matters. And many seniors benefit from slowing down slightly before turning or standing quickly. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Because healthy aging is usually built through small, daily habits repeated steadily over time. And honestly, I think this is something many seniors need to hear. Feeling unsteady should not automatically be accepted simply because of age. Too many people ignore balance changes until fear of falling begins controlling daily life. but the body still responds to support. It still responds to movement, strength, hydration, circulation, sleep, and consistency. Healthy aging is not about pretending symptoms are not happening. It is about paying attention to the body earlier and supporting it before small problems quietly become bigger ones later. If you are over 60 and you have been feeling more unsteady while turning around lately, do not panic, but do not ignore it either. Sometimes the body is simply asking for better support, and paying attention early may help protect confidence, mobility, balance, and independence over time. And if this video helped you think differently about balance and healthy aging, make sure you subscribe, because the next video may reveal another hidden warning sign many seniors overlook until it quietly begins affecting everyday life. And before you go, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt more unstable while turning around than while walking straight?